DJ Spoo.
Yeah.
The first time.
Yeah.
Before he was known.
Yeah.
We were playing alongside. If you are an influencer, that space of acting is not your space.
Yeah.
You are not cut out for it.
Yeah.
You are an influencer. When I accept or you are an influencer, you are not an actor. Go ahead and say it. But I used to cry a lot. I'm still crying even today.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So and I'm saying to young boys as well, let them cry. Even men, there's no such. Your tigers don't cry. That's why when you go home face. But the apartheid one. An influencer can be an influencer, but that you might find in their performance there's no soul.
That skin tone is a okay. I don't want.
I've got a passion for developing people.
No, let us be.
I could have mistaken you for Ep15.
Pheliville Podcast with your host. Dumelang Sanbonan and welcome to another episode here, Pheliville Podcast with your host, Brian Mshengu Sepitori Shabalala. Hey, we've got a legend. Like Kojima, legend there, Hona Moral Bonsor Mopeli, Retor Manyor, Busiras, the legendary multi-award winning Patrick Sanku Bokaba. Welcome, sir. Urimfela Brag.
Kisha Mshengu.
Oh, sure.
Orgiman.
Bokaba.
Bokaba. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Kisha Brian.
It's the bees.
You know, it's the bees. This B-O.
Yeah.
But they sound the same.
They sound the same, yeah.
Because
but honestly, I apologize for not getting
I
it
don't
right.
apologize. Because so many years, but how much ones about Bokaba?
Yeah,
so much so that Linda sometimes gonna need to advocate Bokaba.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kishapu, Kimohai, Mopeli, Kimohai, even Ganagarobala, Namatata.
Doze off if you want.
Tumelo, sorry, wanna be
I mean, I'm also very excited. Like Mogiling, it's goosebumps because, like you said, he's a legend.
Yeah.
And he works more in the string in way. I'm also quite passionate about. You understand? So before we go there, who is Patrick Sanku Bokaba? How was your childhood? Where did you grow up? Like, you know?
Anna, like I will let you go Limpopo.
Just Kukuni. I was born and bred Mopeli more.
Nice.
More Atridgeville. Go Black Rock.
Yeah, go Black Rock. Yeah.
You all know Black Rock, okay?
Yeah.
So Black Rock gets produced, guys, and people don't know that. The former assistant coach, South Africa, Bafana.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tommy Madihage.
Tommy Madihage.
We from the same school where I grew up. Kumabafing.
Yeah.
And then same street again.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So ke Black Rocko, ya Mopeli.
Yeah.
So ke holetse ona mo ke moshimane mo rato tshameka ne. Ne ke rato tlala thata ke gotse ke tlala and so much so that batswadi ka magaina ba na problem gore mara nna ke tlala too much. But little did I know gore go dlaleng ho will also help me to become a player.
Yeah.
Because when you are an actor, you play.
You play.
That's why there's a role that's given to you. So you have to play the role. So I used to play a lot. Like it's Hamika, Kaskolong, Gitomiloko Mabafing. From Mabafing, I moved to Banaring. But I grew up a very timid young boy who wouldn't know how to express himself, especially Mopela Habatu and all that. And Bamagala today or Marabiam, because you always have motivational talks. You go to schools, you MC, you do all that and stuff, but they didn't know everything. Nearly practice.
Yes.
But you twist the industry and the craft itself. yeah, ka being an actor. So ne ke tshameka too much ke dlala bolo.
Okay.
Ke ne ke ira karate, ke tshamekela team e nngwe ko Mbolekwa kwa le ba re ke African Rebels, and then ke opela mo choiring e nngwe ba re ke spiritual from go Dr. Nkomo, but bophelo baka it's been centered around church.
Wow.
So everything for now, even now, ke tswa ke le kerekeng, ha ke la mpona.
Nice.
So even today, I have a ministry, ministries, multiple ministries.
Oh, nice.
So I grew up singing a lot. Ke le mo di drumming ko Mabafeng ke thomile ka etsa drama ka Standard 1.
Okay.
I remember my first play ke performer playing a right hand man or a henchman of Herod.
Okay.
Herod.
Yeah.
So I played that role. I remember my first performance on stage. But not long ago, one of the former teachers just told me, kile ko kerekeng e nngwe ya rona Anglican ko Ramushu. A botsa batho ba botle ba re moshimane wa ka o gape nkile ra mo emisa ko assembly gore a ropelle at that detail a ke
Yo, but you know she does.
Yes, because I don't know sa lo opela because of ge o na ne di like nako ya di choir re practice re opela. So they used to be, you know, the teacher na di tlo tsama mo pele ga lena but sing and they would listen to you and they would when you can sing and stuff. So I didn't know gore saleka ba voice ya ka sala ba chamanyana. So I ended up performing, singing more assembly before the whole multitude ya bana ba school and all that. But other than that, youth club ya kereke ya Anglican ko ke kholetseng ko teng kereke ya St Paul's mo khona Mgomezulu le Ramokopa ne re tsa di drama, re actor, re tsa poetry, re tsa dance, and I used to compose songs for my peers as well. So I was this boy o lengore ga tswa sekolong o tlo shiana o ya bolong ga tswa bolong
Like
go na le
you had something, you know.
Ke tswa karating, from karating ke choiring ka opel and all that. So there was never that void mo pelo maga. Every time there was something e leng gore ke tshwanetse ke etse. So I never had time. I don't know what leisure time is because I'm always busy myself and stuff. But I liked to play a lot, and I always at that time ne ke phela ke le ditšhila more than bashimane ba botle ba mo area yaka, because I would soil myself more than them because playing for me it was my highest value. Because each and every one of us in life has what we call a value. You have your highest values and you have your lowest value or mid values and stuff. But my highest value had always been playing and playing and playing, because that's where I could express myself more. So that's the reason why I became an actor, because I would express myself more than any other person, especially if I'm given that space and platform to express myself. But alone, or maybe we shall cheering yana ane negele
Mara nege ya go mutsa sorry before re tswa mo yona to ka yona nako no se tso bona re maro ka ronya go ba or no suit creepy ma no se tso bona re go ka ronya go ba mo TV mo se tso lo monyane gore ke nyaka that moment o sa lo monyane nyane ka mo khoboletso go stand one ne le play ya mathomo, but no se tso bona re motlhomong o ka batla because ke lo tsentshi tseno di etse so
the thing about art ke gore it's spiritual.
Oh yes.
Yeah, of course.
So you also have to, I realized when I grew up or mara the certain things about you, and also not only ka art, you step out of art and then and stuff, everything that which you want to become, you have to always see it in the spiritual eye. Keep seeing it. Keep seeing it. And then when you keep seeing it, you keep practicing it, or you're practicing it on the side. So because how I practice it and do it repetitively. If you can't do it repetitively, when you see it, then you won't realize it. So you must keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. So my saying all the time is keep on keeping on. Keeping on. You continue doing good. You do it over and over and over again. You will always at the end you'll see the light.
will.
You see the light. And nna ke rile ha ke bona mara ke re ke a performa ke a compose. So 1987 nga se bolele re ne ke na le mo ebeka mane setse ke tlhalefile ke ipona 1987 we had a trip ka youth ya re ra ya go kereke because nne re thomile go etsa di drama
the whole time Anglican.
Yes. And re drama ne re gafisa ka ntweng ke le ko bannereng nentse re thomile ka youth ya rena but we had a tour mo Pheliville ra go dikolong and then re performa di drama tsa rena and all that. Little did I know gore this thing hantse ke etsa so the love for it was growing and growing and growing. So 1987 we were afforded an opportunity to go and watch Sarafina. Go the Market Theatre. So we were young and stuff. We were so excited watching for the first time watching a show. You know, it's a big musical. You know, we were the lights. You see the lights on stage and all that, and people dancing and doing all that. People holding monologues for themselves and all that. And then what happened? Now I could see myself performing with them. I was on the other side as an audience, but I could see when Crocodile was moving that side and stuff. I could see myself there. And when you fast forward it, then yes, it happened. Because when I saw it happen,
You manifest.
Yes, it's manifestation. It happened. So I saw myself. From then, I went home. When we went home, the first practice, I was never practice the lines I would do them maybe better than all of them because I kept seeing myself performing on stage, on bigger stages of the world and all that, and it never stopped there. I continued and continued performed, singing and stuff, but people don't know that. They know me more of an actor, but I'm more, I would say it in front of everyone. I'm more of a singer because I sing all days of my life. I've never stopped singing. I sang in my car coming here, even but I was singing because I go into a shower. I would sing because singing is for me it's just a lifestyle. So I sing a lot and all that as well. It helped me, and growing up, kamo kerekeng, the structures tsa kereke and all that. I could see myself. Kereke, I want to say it, Bono, for everyone to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. It will also help you as an artist to provide you a platform where you can shine as a young star, because that's what the church did for me. It's the church when I grew up through the structures tsa kamo kerekeng, and then. Seeing myself performing, I remember we were competing Anglican youth, DYC, Diocesan Youth Council, Youth Club, Anglican, across the whole of Pretoria. And for 3 years, I remember we were, plus Mabagabaga, ke hope it's Mabagabaga, I get about win, congratulations.
Congrats, I never think Kuburi
World Club World Cup next year.
Okay.
So no, I started out South Africa. When you bring the star,
but
I'm patriotic. Remember? Now I love South Africa, and I love Libagabaga because this is South Africa and this is
nice
representing us. So I read to Helena.
So
then Krege ampa opportunity ya gore ke compose the pina and all that, and then with leadership as well. Hantse ke performa ka mo Kregeng, and it's ke altar boy. But I would do it red and white. I get to like a youth club and all that. I get to youth club. Could get Thomas Columbil, Alfreda. Before get to a cracking up, you're practicing your ball. Ball on a drama somewhere. I get to more like you're cracking, you practice the servers and all that. So Gregam for all these opportunities, you're get corner to Tahella. She all thing. Timid, shy, and you know sometimes what causes this? It's your background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come from a family there's a problem, come on.
Yeah.
You know?
Of course.
You don't have that confidence of you. When you step out, you know your friends are going to ridicule you. Because they say, even my friends are going to say, I can call them Bambing and all that and all that. So these things are not the ones that define you.
No, they're not.
Of course.
You see? So these circumstances, now they made me strong. But I used to cry a lot. I'm still crying even today.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So and I'm saying to young boys as well, let them cry. Even men, there's no such, your tigers don't cry. So that helped me a lot to help me. But I had a plan when I checked my situation, and every time when I grew up, I would check the situation everything, and I started to have visions as well. So to say, I'm going to make. There's a song by Michael Jackson that says, "I'm starting with a man in the mirror."
Okay.
And
Pipes.
I'm asking, will you change his way?
Oh, you see,
And
nice.
no message
Could have been any clearer. If you want to make a world a better place, take a look at yourself
and make that change.
Nice.
I
it's
almost
something
something
that
that but I remember to Rakono opera, so I'm like, I'll sit this one out.
So I saw this thing.
Wow.
I
I was
saw
so
this
tempted
thing.
because I know the lyrics, but I was like, what's it? Oh, no.
Ke sa senya.
I'm saying I'm a top boy. So all these things I get opportunity ntse ke bona ke performer. Mara ka bona re ya mara mo. Dilo tsotlhe tse di tlo etsahala because of dilemo di ka se be di tla ba established if nna ke batla and be manifested and nna ke batla, because everything starts from a thought.
True.
Yeah.
I was saying to young people, everything that you see around yourself, you look around,
Yeah.
it's a thought.
Huh.
Everything starts from the, and it ends within
Your
that.
thoughts shape your reality.
It's the thoughts.
Yeah.
So it is the thought that made me to be where I am right now.
Yeah.
and it's
To be sitting here.
Yes.
If that thought of 1990s, 1987, checking on those people performing, I could see myself there, and I can continue this thought. And I got thought to cultivate. I cultivated it.
Nice.
There was no one who I would just take this person to be responsible for them to cultivate my thoughts. So you don't have to blame others. Maybe when things are not going well, you
on
blame
you.
yourself. You have it. It's possible for you to be even someone bigger than you think.
You think, yeah. Ho bolela especially ka go heno hola. Ke nyaka ho tsena mo, obviously, like what you said, traditionally re hola batswadi ba bilibilo tsa o actor le eng as a mmereko eng ke nyaka go navigate the challenge ya around that, because I can see hore as o bolela go rekisiwa ke business. I don't know how was your relationship le ho announce hore wena o nyako go ba eng. How did you
1994.
Yeah, you're going back to the archives, like for real.
The youth, I get when I refitla mo 18, re ya go 19
Yes.
stuff. But when you shout to neke go home affairs.
serious?
But the apartheid one,
Oh,
the apartheid era.
yeah.
As?
So
Yeah.
you better go Department of Home Affairs as an admin clerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you better get up for about 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Later, I go home and then the adrenaline started pumping. Ya performance. The performance I continued because harfetsa ka youth ba bang ba tswa ba bang ba mereko wa rena no nna bana ra dikolong re go kai ka some course go UNISA for about 2-3 years, and then I'm not afraid to say it. I dropped out because it's something that I thought it wouldn't work for me and stuff. I said, no, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Then the adrenaline kept on pumping.
Yeah.
It reminded me
Yeah.
of who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Then I saw this article 1994, was it 94, 95? Gibson Kente
Yeah.
was auditioning artists. There was a school
Yeah.
sponsored by one of the big brands tsa dikoloi I get a so I can't say it. So I can't say it. So then I saw this article. Memory important on a Sunday. Sunday mid-year. I newspaper information. City Press. So this article guy cut. Negana styling and I saw cut the article. And I go cut the article. Out of this article, I can create something. So if maybe it's gender-based violence, I would, because I had already started writing. So like the plays and all that. So if and I was this ardent reader of a newspaper, because I would buy, even Dr. Ngom every day, like I would buy a newspaper almost every single day. So it's natural task of teen.
Newspaper.
So and I could even still remember the article they are still like vivid to me even today. So anyway, I want to Gibson Kentawa audition on Monday to go ahead by it. But it didn't take unis and then at the same time you are going to like audition.
The auditions are the
heart of Joburg.
Gibson Kente.
Heart of Joburg. Doke House. You Google Doke House and see what Mangamo Doke House. Abigail Kumeka. Talk of the big gangster music and
I was actually interviewed recently.
Like Doke House. It was the hub of the performing arts.
Would you say legends?
Sort of. Yeah, the legends. The performers. You know, the legend, Doke House. It was something like this.
Okay.
Although there is not but you see the setup that you see here. It was this kind of a setup. You know, you see the artistic Kamola, only this room where they perform and all that. I ended up going there. In the morning, Katsara Drenemosos film. Katarka Yakwal. Karagi Vitakwale. Ebang audition. Hey, get sweet. Kikira, but how about 1,000? Eastern Cape. KZN.
Agriculture.
Oh, but what Victoria must get check a garga chicken. So what an Mishima Mungari in Nafela. You can fail. I'm going to do it. Now everything with me starts. Tapelo. Lena Beno, this interview is that Tilega. Tapelo. I get to Max and I'm going through Kita, Kiakereking. Tapela. So prayer, it's something that encompasses everything about me. So I audition. The school is sponsored. Yo, guess what? What the thing like it thing? Kimo give what Capitoria. I'm talking about Eastern Cape, but I no guy continued. Go ahead, I say it. I got to get inside the pier. I put every day. Chaletable fella, Saleka, Gomericum, Isaleka. Catuela, Basa, I resignation letter. No, Jaffa.
Break. So I like
man, it's a guy. Why have it? Mama, like it's so free if the banana get unis.
What would you see?
Right, but it's a medical or unis. Just calling and I'm going to medical anxiety. I get that every day. Because this thing I won. Get trainer, have for the lessons. I get highly come training, come on a trainer waiting a traveler for how long? Every day from more of it at Joburg. I get a somewhere I change 2.5 hours. Oh, yeah, 2.5 hours. So, if you come along or be a child, they feed it. Managira plan go work, I keep a couple like Yasko, Unisa, Direle, Gefete, and stuff. So, get to Conore, get push it, get a current, get push a Phelaville. Tatiling Bamponamo newspaper. Outsagare, Ritule Banabascolo Gibson Kent. Can't the king? Os Patricia may soul rest in peace. Nam sapota hambe ausag. So are can't again when it's wiralam. no go no performer felo mo so ni re botsa nnete o ira la ngwe ke tla ba botsa ka mai oh ska ba botsa ke go skolong sa drama skolong go unisa o sai mapele tla tlhalosa tsa di lenga I had to sit them down ke re ba mpona ke re na no, I'm not going back to Unisa next year. Hey, I want to talk about so question how ke gore ba itse re bya because black families this is very important for a young black child to hear this. Batswadi ba batho ba bantsho they always take rena what we do the arts ngwana I lwetsa music they always don't take it serious bare ke motlalo ntate molwa kana re ha ke tso Gibson Kent after ba realize ke ra aksa wela go Unisa because the neke bona ntho ke batlang keng but o tlohele dipapadi tsena tsa hao na bua sotho ntate molwa ka o tlohele dipapadi and every time ina nkgopotsa dipapadi tsa hao di ka sopatela
that time ke passion
yes ha ke tswa go Gibson Kent ka ya go art center mo Pretoria ba ke arts for all I continued but ha ona chelete because you want to train and now the question again on top of that question now ke gore how do you make it? I know you're still going to ask me that question, but you don't have backup, your family. How about we, they don't believe. About believing more spot on, about believing more the art. But one day they will only believe when they start seeing you on TV, when everybody embraces you and they say, "How can one read all?" I get away that's what they always do. But I went on, I trained Kaya 2 art centers. Kaya go Gibson Kent acting school, and then from there again, I came back. Kaya go art center and more Pretoria go Skinner Barge Arts for All, more little theater Unisa, and I continue to train. Questionnaire training is very important. You cannot be someone or unyaka something and wairata or get trade something wairata, but you don't want training. You understand? Even if it's not that formal training, because not every child can have that opportunity to go to TUT, to UP, to VETS and all that. But if there's a training, proper, it will help you and shape you as an artist. Then you need to go there. You need to go there, attend, pursue your career, and making sure or training or a better person. So your question I gave a little too much.
No, but even when you're doing that, you're answering a lot of the questions that I have in between that.
I know.
I also wanted to ask you, Kataba Hore, you know, for a child who's aspiring to be an actor or to just step into this industry, what are some of the challenges? You know? But more than anything, would you say, it's quite relevant, and I think you will know why. We had this conversation earlier on. Do you think this industry is still the same? Do you think it's I don't want to say as easy because you didn't get in it easy. But would you say, you know, the morality side of things, you know, is it still the same way, or has it never been good, to be honest? I guess if I'm making sense, Brian, do you...
Yeah. If I'm trying to understand where you're coming at, and it's maybe with issues that we see, I mean, even abroad and where... You know, it's almost like there's gatekeepers, there's all these issues that you have to navigate.
Or you have to go an extra mile.
For kids who are coming up to know, really, they must be strong, because I think it has always been that way, in all honesty. And it's nice to have somebody like our legend here who has gone through. I mean, how about Gibson Kente? Anyone who is in Ghana, Gibson Kente is like the
father of black theatre,
the father of black theatre. Those are very big names, and for him to have come out of Matsoho, you're talking
big
about
deal.
It's a big deal. It's bigger than any tertiary young for that kind of formal education also, because it was exactly specifically to the art. Obviously, you know, the industry changes in a sense. even somebody who doesn't really have the trade is just an influencer per se can add. Anybody who just raps can just entail. We're not offending anyone, but we're just being realistic. Or there are kids who and
they have
through
it.
the training, the trade, and all those things. But then there are those who are just influencer.
Okay. The industry, I think it's a very important question that you're posing. Very critical as well at the same time. Because I think over the years, things evolve. And when they evolve, just like life itself, when life evolves, you find there are things that are happening nowadays or the current time when you compare to the previous years, you find things are changing because now we're living in more of technological age, age of information and stuff. So you mentioned sometimes people would still say, but no, a trainer because through the following or the followers on social media and all that and stuff. But you also, out of all those things, questions, you also, I don't know, maybe not Taba who would see some. But it has to goalie, morality and all that. But but ke khona utlwanyana re ka re bolela ka morality maybe maitshwaro go bolela di artists but the artists nna re hola ba di artists dira so maybe utsa ba bolela gore di tax all those things
le ka mkhoba tsenang is what I mean.
Yes.
For how, like, some of them, they become big, so
just like that.
And yes, sometimes maybe it was God ordained, but sometimes it's very sketchy. And
No, I like this question because almost every single day of my life, get ready the DM. People DM me all the time. And then about DM, it's one question. Not even to know, want to know what mara and then ungang advice. Pano beriksa dan sulel film bareng. Bareng fag or bareng. Bareng fag and stuff. So fag motor nyegen grele agents. Okay, not a problem. But before then, arabon o performile guy.
Which is
like performer go skolong and I blind sharp. So if you perform go skolong, because agent don't need the first thing but to check your background. Or training like okay. Or training like your man. Was it a reputable school? And then methodology or method about very gisting come of and then are you able to can stand the ground and say the director had offer note or I don't want that to be done that way, so I want you to do it this way. Will you be able to understand if you're not trained? Because all the 3 years they go to UT, they've been trained to do all those, to understand also the jargon, of the trade or the industry or the platform or okay, in this platform the director they use this kind of jargon. So will you be able to understand what they're talking about? But if you're not trained, it's going to be a problem. If the fella or the popular stuff, problem. You won't be able as an actor to play certain roles because you don't know how to prepare and prep for that role. I'm playing different roles right now. This year in the past few months and stuff. But you know the steps of preparing yourself as an actor to make sure you do justice to the character that you've been given and all that. But if you're not trained, how will you be able to do it?
Even you can't just do it.
Exactly.
How do you like?
And it helps you. It helps you to be grounded. to stay grounded because you know it's not something fella in longer about Kolumpiti or fella but I don't care. I'm an actor and it's that's it and stuff. You know you've gathered your loins. You've worked hard to make sure but if you are not trained, you want to understand what is happening. Even if there's a theater group somewhere, you know, theater groups, if they practice every day and they have a knowledgeable director and stuff, that kind of director is going to help you. Big time, big deal. It's a big deal for you. Because if you do it and you have the right and the proper director, if you go look up and go holo, more and then go creating one and group, you only do it every day. Every day. It helps you. It preps you. It helps you to become a better performer every day. But okay, accidentally it will happen. And others will tell you about DME or no, but training. You are not that person.
You're not the person.
You said it.
And I mean, it explains why you've been in the industry for 30 years.
Yes.
Because why is your question here? Sometimes you can be an influencer of go Thailand and on 12, but when it's
then
your
it dies
craft,
down.
it's almost like there's longevity. More than
Because
anything,
if you are an influencer, that space of acting is not your space. You are not cut out for it. You are an influencer. Well, now I accept or you are an influencer. You are not an actor. But in acting, following a person who has a following, you can have, as an influencer, have 2 million followers or 5 million. I can have maybe 5 people following me. So for me, for my craft, it's not about people who follow me. It's not about that. It's about me doing justice to all the roles that I'm given. And all the roles, I have to play them convincingly with conviction so that people can see and understand and then relate with the character that I'm playing. So an influencer can be an influencer, but that you might find in their performance there's no soul.
And there's a lot of them.
There's no soul. It's just somewhere here, but there's they don't go to the gut. Where even when you'd hear the pop idols when they give notes. Even the pop idols, Anthony, but no, we hear you. Your voice is perfect and stuff, but there's something that you lack. What is it? Your presence? It's either a presence or but the soul. I can tell you with singers who are just singing nowadays, everyone can sing. To a record and stuff, but there are most of them who lack soul in their voices. But a singer who sings and he digs deep, or she digs deep, and the soul, you can hear this person is not just singing, it's not somewhere here and stuff. So the problem now with even us, we just follow everyone, and sometimes even the actors, but some of them they're just acting, but you can't feel, you can't go there deeper and get something out of this character. And this character you can't even relate to, because people are just performing from here. Some of them are performing because of their looks, because they are beautiful, and you as followers, someone ever follow on Instagram and stuff, you love them because they are beautiful.
No, of course,
and all that. But it's not performance. But I
do follow influencers, and that's why it's not like it's a personal attack. She said we're trying to give advice to those who are aspiring to be actors, how to try and navigate. Exactly, that's a reality. This is not a global thing. It's not entirely unique to us. It happens everywhere. Wasn't it?
But they must find school. They must find school and right training, and it will help them. And they must continue doing it over and over again, repetitively. They will get to the point whenever they find the right agency, whenever it will place them and send them to the auditions and stuff. But the shortcut. We are like a popcorn generation. Everything just pops up, and then everything, or we want it to happen like that. No.
I like agency. Now when I was young, I won't mention him, but surname lena ke Chabalala.
Yes.
So he sent me a name contact ya le khwalele. Mara ho bontsha re ne ke se shop pila o itse ne ke tshwara phone ke le tso e drop ke tshwara phone a tsa bile ka e phone and now over there because I wasn't sure it wasn't really, and you're right.
You have to put respect
Because also
to it.
you have to be honest to yourself. This is really, or are you just appealing to the TV or what?
And you're not questioning
yeah.
it's a statement actually na my advice young people should always pray to God. And I say they must pray. Not because now I'm a prayerful person. I believe, and especially artists. Let me talk to those one aspiring artist. If you want to become an artist and avoid so many things that you were asking earlier, prayer will help you. Prayer will help you, will help guide you, will help navigate you to the right places. Because if you pray, mudimu onzo rapela as an artist, onzo rapela, or practice on a theater group, on a dance group and stuff, you ask God and stuff, God, please help me and guide me, take me by the hand and walk with me. God will guide you and will take you somewhere. Well, and stuff. So, maybe the Lord can popela marwa unane backup ya mudimu na noena and mudimu will take you to right. Now do puppets for the first time. You know what Americans do? Americans when they take a musician and then they want them to be part of a movie, they don't just do it. Follower followers 5 million. But this person is not even trained, has never seen a script before. I do not script was interpreter because there's a lot that you have to do as an actor. You have to interpret the script. You have to memorize the script. Now you have to work on the character. You have to research all these processes. They need time, and they want you to be someone all in trade, trained so that you can do all of them. That's right. So Americans would say, okay, we want Mariah Carey to be in our movie and stuff. What would these people do? They're going to make sure that they give you a very thorough crash course or training and so for some months or even for 3 months, every day to 6 months, and we're going to train you because we want you there. Then you are an influencer. I was thinking the AR Sarnadi, the shooter skyrocket and all that. What's that? What's that?
It's shallow.
And how you watch this person performing and stuff, and it becomes a problem not only for I have to work with this person. Non-trained. And this person has to. Acting. It's like a game of.
Don't you feel disrespected?
That's it. Because it's like a game of tennis. Acting. How he daga mo ola le na tshwantsa. So ke pa. So now if I go off I get pa. When I try to omphe and marika utlwa mar more we dealing with the scene very very emotional and stuff. And you're not giving it to me back. But now I'm throwing. I keep throwing. So it affects my performance. So this is what I'm saying. It's a humble plea. They should stop doing that. If someone is not an actor, it's not an actor. If they want them to be part of that, let them rather put them in that series of production. Kama bitwa bona. If ke mshengu. Hatsenes mshengu. Romo ferruli ya tsamaisana le mmereko. We script that. We put you into a role. It will be something to fita. And we say to you, don't even act.
Don't even just
be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't think acting. Don't think, because acting, when you start thinking about it, it's going to be a problem. You understand? So this is what I'm trying to say. Di double up di bereke. Di double up ma di tla ba berekela mara o ba lebelle longevity. I don't know for one project and stuff, but I'm sure name 2 actors that we know from overseas, from Hollywood. Will Smith Yeah, we grew up listening to him. A rapper and all that. But he saw Will Smith. They took him.
No, of course,
for training. And then today,
even the Will Smith was
exactly. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. Yes.
Now, I think one of first movies I more like Independence Day or something like that.
He keeps growing.
You could see, and he keeps growing.
Yes,
so
because
you're right.
it's one trade you can take for granted. So if he's serious, it's more serious.
I mean,
you know,
look at
pursuit of happiness. You can see this person how he played that role and all that. So, but if you are not trained and you're not serious, maybe
discuss catalog.
Yes.
Speaking of the roles,
the movies or appearing so di hopolang di are tolokanyana ka tsona.
Ke tono di tsama modimo.
Yeah.
Because lampona the way ke bolelang ka speed.
Yeah.
And information e tlala so ke try go cover na go nyana inyane e setse.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you
now,
yes.
if Udumela,
yes.
I don't think it's I think let's we
part
definitely
two.
this one is part 2.
Now, how can start? Well, I get to see it, but even guys say Buleli, and I'm still gonna say it again to say, Kilawa Mudimu, Kilawa Hagereke, from for opportunity. Kerekerna ya Anglicane. Re winner every year the drama. Ke performile mo di drama tse few. Re winner almost every year for 3 years. Re sa ke motho mo go khudu kwa. Go di baby kwa. Go phela go Dr. Nko. Ba re ke Patrick Magagola. And I'm that kind of a person. I get it from Mokas. And I honor people by long they played a very important role in my life.
Like
Patrick Magagola nasa ngwali the script. He was creating the play.
Yeah.
So he had that skill of the drama
Yeah.
So even today, Brapet, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for the contribution. And I wish to more thing. You know, we had conversations to say, I wish to give to a little bit the arts, and you would be one of the greatest directors in this country and beyond. So thank you so much. I did so many plays called Dr. Nkomo. Ready play, ready competitioning. Kamaropa in Ragu youth in Yakereke, competed the youth in Zakereka Anglican mo Pretoria, winning competitions for years and 3 years in succession. Baga Kiona eo happy. And then after Morabali breaki in 1993, from 1994 ka tswela pele 1994 ka create a group establish a group go kreke na ba bitsa Kidio Kids ba computer le batho ba le kana le rena, not nna but ba 20s late 20s and stuff. So bana ba kana ba bitsa di Kidio Kids for 3 years ilona ke ba trainer because I was transferring skills le ke tswa go Gibson Kente. So I thought no, let me start transferring skills. Ka trainer bana ba le ka ba trainer. So every year na ba winner competition. Best actor was coming from my group. Best actress was coming from my group. Best director, I have that award. It come from 2 years for 3 years in succession, winning all the best actor, director awards, and Libonaba winner, first position, and all that. And then we continued. Go Gibson Kente Rabuara go Arts for All. My first play, professional play, was Honeymoon. The Honeymoon is over in 1995, and the Masker Theatre, go UP, University of Pretoria, and the second one, Nelly Goni, by the director Paul Monama. May his soul rest in peace. And also writing it from Yena. And I continued. I did another play. Go 1996. Go theater and ke Windy Brow by What the Bible Says. and then I performed there. But 1996, a big year for me. I established a group called Pheliville Theatre Group. So many directors, Baba Linteng and Abanung, even others, Baba Chwamogona, they come from that well called Pheliville Theatre Group. And I started transferring skills. I have a friend of mine, is here, and I seated Mola on support and I gathered them, and then I trained this whole group of actors, and then we went on and on, right? Go competition in self drama competition, and nationally, out of many or millions, if not billions of plays for this theater competition in South Africa. And where I wrote a play called Township Funeral. We went all the way. I wrote another fully fledged production, my first fully fledged production called Trouble in Gauteng, and he was part of it. Most of them were part of it, Montreal. And then little did I know that what I was doing, Neki transferred the skill. You know, sowing a seed.
Sowing a seed.
So I was sowing a seed. So today there are many directors that come from Pheliville Theatre Organization. Balongor now they have their own theatre organizations, and out of theatre organizations, Baba training, they also have Corona di Togolo. There is some more. Nandi Togolo di Togolo, and there is some Pheliville Theatre Organization. Practices are go kitchening in more holong, more holong ya Pheliville. So I kept on. 1998, I got a signed up by agency, sign up again, Jaffet Management and all that and stuff. And I did my first international movie called I Dreamt of Africa, or I Dreamed of Africa. You'll find it if you check it. And then I played a role, and in that role I was also by then doing my first television series, Gibson Kenter, called Lahliwe. And I was playing a character called Gaula Goloza. He was a boxer, a champion. And then so yeah, but the second one.
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah, because I remember the boxer.
Yes, that's me.
Wow.
Yes, but you saw that the acting was different because of the style. They was taking the style, transcending it to television and all that. It was massive and all that. Then from then, and guess what? My first movie, the one that I was doing, I Dreamt of Africa. We shot it in Tlhutlhue, in Richards Bay in KZN, and I was playing some role of a bandit. So all my dialogue had to be in Swahili. In Swahili.
Wow. So you had to learn Swahili.
I had to learn Swahili.
Wow.
Just like Queen Mujaji now.
Yeah.
Because the first time I spoke Kilobedu, and all that, but it happened.
Yeah.
So also in 2017, 2017, I did another international sci-fi Hollywood movie called Revolt. Playing a Kenyan Captain Yamasole.
Wow.
So my lines had to be in Swahili and English. So and stuff. So I pride myself, trying out and stepping out of my comfort zone as well. So you name it from then. All these things. I just want to name them. Give it a fella.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
A lot of people they just know you as
advocate Bob. But there's
There's
more.
a lot more.
Guys,
I know there's more.
I did a lot, and even my industry doesn't know. Even my colleagues don't know. Because I did lots of international movies than I did local stuff. Because ever since I've been doing, one American, even if it's short here, but it's an international movie. One American. After a year, 2 years, two American. Did Russian. I did German movie and all that, going to the Netherlands and performing and doing this series thing and all that. But with soapies, I remember back in the day, 2001, 2003, I did so many plays as well. But because more familiar, the television and all that. But also in the plays, I did play Julius Caesar.
Okay.
And then I played Caesar in Julius Caesar.
Beware
the Eyes of March.
Yeah.
So I did play the role, Caesar.
Yeah.
In the play.
Yeah.
And then Mos State Theatre. And then Kirile. Soul City 7, even though there were series parts there, the Soul City, the last Soul City, City 7. I did Generations back in the day, 2000, the year 2000.
I think I remember that.
24 years, ne?
I think I remember.
24 years. So me and we were playing, but it happened. It so happened where I played two different characters, different times for Generations. I did play a bank manager, but I also played a journalist, but it was a recurring character. And DJ Spoo, the first time, before he was known, we were playing alongside. So he was this journalist and I was this journalist. Every time they would call us together and stuff. But I could hear this man come on energy. Every time I energy. So in Soul City, when Silemba was when she was so young, the first production and I remember I got called back and Silemba rates seen together and also, but she got a role so we went on and then it's Soul City. There's a SABC one, a series called Mzansi. I did Mzansi, not Mzansi Magic. Mzansi, the series for television. I did Backstage. It was a soap, Leona, as well.
I remember it.
Yes, just a bit. It's dingo. Problem. I did Mobango.
So many productions.
Mobango 2009 to 2011. Rhythm City. I played Dumelang Phelicans and all that. And so many shows that I did locally and internationally as well. And then obviously, Skeem Saam from 2011 to date for 13 years. But I've been in Skeem Saam since its inception, the very same.
The very first
day with Skeem Saam playing this character. I remember I used to play him with this kind of look and stuff with the all that. But after 3 years, I said, no, you're a lawyer. So, and also I used to play a lawyer first. Go Soul City, 2003. And guess what?
So
by then I had long dreads. My dreads were like this. So I had to cut them because I was doing two shows. Soul City and Mzansi at the same time. So I had to sacrifice my locks and they had to cut off my locks and stuff. Mutagoa and Katiling or Salunun Kawatile because Nenex Aiturdiabi were going to the So it's been like that. I've been performing stage. I did political plays. I did Biko. I did Biko. I played it Como State Theatre, Market Theatre, Grahamstown. And in Biko, I remember playing with one of my colleagues here in Archville, with the Muslim somebody with Dumelang Phelicans. So we did Biko together. Dumelang was playing Rampela was playing not Biko. But also I did Kalushi, Kalushi Netflix, so I played the first one, the same director, the same producer. We started it off Mogai Mo State Theatre as a stage play. So I played Mokalushi, and then yes, I did Hungry and where Obrisikabi was State Theatre, and then Kabu 2014 and all that. So many plays that I did but most of the plays tell me more about the performer. One of the plays that I did was Sing Africa Dance. Sing Africa Dance. Remember I said when I started 1987. I don't really know manifestation.
The singer that
when they were performing Sarafina, that I could see myself there.
Oh yeah.
Yes, 1997. But 2005, 2006, I was directed by who? Guess. Bongening Game. Most State Theatre, it's a musical. And he's collaborating with who? Ndade Jonas Gwangwa.
Wow.
So may their soul rest in peace. Performing alongside greats. Owen Sijake, if you know Owen Sijake. Sutukasi Arosi. Yes, Sutukasi Arosi. The late Matubi Cry, may his soul rest in peace. And Patrick Shai. Was assistant director but was also performing in that play. Most State Theatre. It's just a huge, when you look at these people around you and stuff, and you are the narrator of this huge production. You know, heavily funded and all that, and all about like, oh, come again, man. Kim Fanula Tagola go Barigisa Bamba. Oh, Narobala Kamokai, Kinakorban Kutle Bafana Gabamo Pili. Negrobala Kamutasa, Tafula go dining room. Nagungu Kamutasa Tafula Kamu kitchening. Honso Huli ma Pheliville. But the ball, Nenseki won every day. And I kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, chasing the dream. So, Kiana Mushima no moving, Wakamata Satafula, O Barisa, Bealaba Sisutu Kamahai, Wagom Bambing, Ilegina Rehat, the Logom Bambing. And then who was heavily ridiculed. Asutlo Kibatu, the friends about Tagokai, but another thing, but it's the color of my skin. Sometimes you know, my teacher sometimes, hey, so others would drop out of school because of their looks and because of my teacher, and then if it so I refused. I refused.
Okay, it says a lot about you.
And those who said those things today, they come to me and say, hey, what's up, Brian? Okay, it's fine. But look at God, He's showing off, He's playing God. It's God now shining. It's not me, but I always say it's not my glory. And I want you guys to understand. I'm here. Not because I wanted to be here. It's His glory. True.
I like very
because
and you're so in touch with the community. You're so in touch with the community. I like that about you. There was a time Nuggets and Wesale. There was a time no logo Wesale. It just gave me but that thing you're so accessible to the community.
I always try.
It's very rare that you get.
I always give my best.
I know.
Yes.
I've seen you multiple times.
I go to schools. I go to home.
Now you mentioned
the home Tsabo. I go to home Sabana and stuff, and then I give my all. I always say I give my all. But there are people, and I want to say it so that people must understand. You'd have something budget and stuff, but you'd hide it, and or no ke praya ka hard. And that's where the artist ba use you angate. And when we die, it is you who always say you died a pauper. But you're not even contributing. I have CDs now. I've produced a CD with Boogeyman Mushidi and all that. But when I still have my CDs, and I sell them. And I sell them. When I sell them to my friends, some of them they can't say, he died a pauper. But you failed to support me.
It's so unfortunate. They even go further and say, Nasa tlhokomele tšhelete. I see that a lot. And I'm like, these people, do you even know?
Exactly. But you call me everywhere. You want me to come and give motivation. You want me to help the sick. You want me to give motivational talks, and stuff. When I write a play, because play. How many of you do come and support me?
True.
But when I'm down, social media skyrockets. Okay. Yeah, Lamona,
yeah.
And but still, Lilona as community, stop use the artists. No, we are worth this much.
And then now I take that,
photographers and cinematographers are here. These people that are doing this job, don't just call them.
No.
Think about how much they worth. And price or no price for 5,000. You don't even want to use the man and sound or sound to a photographer. You don't even want to say, okay, here's a budget, let's discuss. Or Papa, you for exposure. But you use exposure. It's like you exposure. Okay, fine. But it's everywhere exposure. But they never want to help us. When we have shows, they are not there. The next thing, the artist hampi. Did you help them? Were you there for these boys? They have a dream. Can't you? But you have the means. Why don't you help them realize their dream? Because you have it in you. You can be able to. This can grow. You see this? Someone has big bucks somewhere.
I know.
Someone has big
and
bucks
we
for
have
this.
Been calling, you know.
But they can't.
All honestly,
where's Pelly Magazine now? Where's Pelly Magazine now? Because investors are not there and stuff. But when you are there, up there, everyone wants to rub shoulders with you. And that's where the problem is with people like me. People want them to be associated with me, the brand that I am. I'm a brand, of course.
Of course you are.
But you know what? The problem is they don't want to support the very same brand. But they'd rather support someone. Now, right now, many people will not vote me. They will not vote for me. But they will vote for someone because I've been nominated. So no, we can't vote more. Come on, thing. Plus we born. We born Black Rock. Nah, no, fela ke to votela motho mo kasi yaka. No, rather ke votela motho mo wa go kholi. That's the problem. That's the problem with Atteridgeville. I'm going to say it so that everyone understands. Ke gonetse mo Atteridgeville and I know ka mo re treatanang ka teng. A re nya go bona motho mo wa kholi. Ra khatlelana. Le ba shimane ba ba re ba gola. Now I have time. You know, I'm one of those people, and then Tadile Mudimu, Otla Conor Mushimana, we really hands over. I stop. I get some Magibana Namustra, the Matsamka di marbles, the Ali Wiketo. Every time the driver, Kipagamukoli, Motoko, and the Geta Ali, but they start asking questions. And then I start talking to I can spend an hour. Somewhere. And I will spend an hour when they ask questions about like the photo and all that. I try to guide them and try to tell them this is not the way to go.
I think it goes back to tribalism. It goes back to you know your purpose and calling.
I know the purpose.
It's somebody that understands their purpose and calling.
How do you get to know your purpose?
Bigger than just.
How do we go about that?
Than you.
Ask God. You'll find your purpose if you ask from somewhere. God will help you find your purpose. Because when our purpose is and the nicest thing about us, I mustn't feel like we're trying to give a jealous for Lane. I need to compliment you on what you are doing and support you. And when you grow, you will also make me grow.
And I mean, just coming here itself by itself, taking away from your time, it's so appreciated. You don't understand. I mean, that's why I was like, we are so fortunate. We're so blessed today. We have a legend in our midst, and maybe this is an opportunity, even though to change the way re lebelang dilo and really take care of our artists industry otlhe. It doesn't matter whether they singing, whether they DJs, whether they because at the end of the day you watch how you something, you give a purpose how marhefetsa re all these things tse di re gogela morago. But before I go le kenya go bolela ka Queen Mojaji, man, that excites me. Queen Mojaji excites me for two reasons. When I saw
gore ke irile eng ba itse ke mo scandal ba itse ke mo Skeem Saam le mo Mojaji. There's I have to say them on clientele. There's a new big advert here clientele funeral plan as well.
Oh nice, nice, yeah. So I'm absolutely loving it because these are stories and re na le Shaka Ilembe, re na le now a story e bolelang ka that rich culture ya ntwele.
Yes.
How was it for you, Hoba Montwele? Because this speaks closer, I suppose, Umopedi.
Yes.
This speaks closer to your heritage.
Can I go closer? Yeah. Get closer to the mic.
Yeah.
Let me just get close to mic, man. Yeah. That's why I have to say it. So South Africa, the whole of South Africa years me well. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. But I'm gonna say it maybe for the first time here.
Yeah.
The most people in this country don't know Jorge Motswana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
think it's.
I definitely didn't know.
Motswana, and
I've always assumed.
Most of the time, I'm put the question like, let's say the podcasts, or the interviews, radio, print, or what. It's, when I'm in Limpopo, I don't mention it a lot, because I still want them to relate, not as an actor, but as a human being.
Yeah.
So this character that I've been playing for 13 years.
Yeah.
Khantse ke gola ka yona. And Elena ka thoma ka rata language ya Sepedi. Ya thoma ya gola ya dula mo go nna. Ka thoma go thoma lo maybe matjatji a mangwe ke lora ka Sepedi. Ka thoma ka lora ka Sepedi. Ka thoma ka re ai go tloa bja tsona re ke tlo theletša Thobela FM no
nice
gore ke kgona ke tlwaele polelo e ka tswela pele 2021 I got the role the scandal Andries Maseko kara mara motho o tla mo Pretoria me nkare ya mara ke bolela le creative director producer and head writer Grace ya mara ke more ke mo motho a ke character ga itswa mo social most of the time ke bolela Pitori khalsela ke galla bolela Pitori ba bantsi ba bolela Pitori ya ke chance bolela Pitori ya Pitori ntsa fa no re nyaka o character go ibeka Sepedi re nyaka go dule mo Sepedi ntse so ya etsang ya godisa tabe ya gore ke Sepedi se dule se le mo wena Sepedi ka mehla le matjatji mara ke thomile mabafeng mabafeng re thomile re bolela Sepedi akere for 4 years koskolo mara go tlile mabafeng ga ka tswela pele ka ya kae instead of ke patoreng ka jika mo gating se se antshwere ka letsogo ka ra wa a ke tsene ka moki ke tshaba tabefe ya gore ka mona ma teacher a gona re tseba ka moka ga rena gore ka mona a ba betse ba diantong mo ka jika ke nna ne ke le bolanyana ne ke moshimane la wolla so ka jika mo ke o sa ka tsetsa o spink yang khogara wa tsela ka motse ka ba ke tsene ke monna ke okay ba re ra hi ngomona ka lo etsa swan ya banari no I did well ka tswela pele ba ntse ke le mokhatla ke le Motswana mara ka mo gae advantage ya this actor ke one ne ke bolela le bo mme ba bang ko Kreekeng today ke gore ka mo gae ntate moholo ko ke mo kholetseng le koko nkgono le ntate moholo ba tswa Lesotho ba bua Sesotho re hola ntse ba bua Sesotho re wa me ke Motswana ke Bokaba ba Hantlaba bomme ke Basotho ka tsena koko ntwela mabafi ka dia Sepedi for few years and ka tswela pele ka ntweng ka kopana le Sepedi gape kwa but there are also I did tselling I got mention languages that I did is a like ke bereka ma industry is Sepedi Kelobedi ke kopana le sona ona mo it was the first time ke bolela ga ba Kelobedu the very first time in my life. It was not easy. Now when I first shoot up past 11 and then 6:30, 5:30, but I'm pick up and then I have these chunks of lines that I have to go through. So I still have to go learn the scenes and stuff. But we had about 4 language advisors and stuff. So you have to work hard. So that's why if you're not trained, tell me. Body double up. So I had to every day kiskarobala. Ya driver. Na kungula hale kama toilet to script is. No, it's a reality. It's a reality.
Every second of the day.
You have to. We are cracking lalo kam cracking kama to ko cracking man do let me just tell you ki conductor ko cracking. Akelo wana ki mushimana to mina ko altar boy youth. Today I serve more counseling ya kereke but I'm also a conductor. And stuff. So na kongwa ntsoloro diabua. It's either more phone ka mo kereke ka o sa no wa shoot ke hane ke ka mo kereke e ke space sa modimo ke na kwa modimo tla tshwarela. Let me go through this line. Let me just get this chunk. Ke nne ntse le kamo. La gantse ba re but e nne ntse e sinka it's an L. So I had to do that. So Queen Mojaji was not an easy project to do. It was not. People, when they watch it, they think, it's easy. They're just telling an African story and all that.
It's a beautiful production.
It's a huge project where we tell an untold African story. And we need more of African stories that are untold to be shared with everyone because it's about time.
It's about time.
We always had the story about Shaka. We always had Shaka telling back in 1980 something, 85. Now you fast forward.
Never really had Tsarona. I mean,
why Bapedi Batswana le bona ba sa tla ka ditori tsa bona?
Hape re na le myth ya re khosi se skokolo jile potata o bona
nna ke tsebe ke ya ke
o ntse re ka mokore sa itseng ditori
ha re tsebe ditori tsa
those stories
ke itse ya potata ya skokolo ba ke itse wa etsa ba gore le tlhaela go re potata ke something else
ke go tsena taba tsa
potata
mara
tisa motho
ditori tsa rena tshwantse re di bolele must government ke mo government e tsenang
I think
government is trying to say if it's in yes and we have books ko sekolong bana ba etsa history ya rena ba tshwantse ba etsa history ya rena and then that history must also transcend to the movies and all that the series where we learn about bo Sikukuni and all that, but at least now we have a big story selling Popo. We all knew when we were growing up or
true. I mean, we could
growing up knowing that today pula la shoot up and it was difficult. Sometimes we shoot 11 p.m. Bushiru ge ba bulela pula tsela ka mokgoba di bulelang ka tseng rena ke re re tseba technically ba tloira ba na go pula gwa tonya and wa berekela kweo wa pere mabeshu a so pula ya onena. But when you look at this whole thing, how it played out and how it came about, that and they just didn't just call us, some of us. They said, come and audition. In this country, I want to go Hollywood. You still audition when you are in the industry for more than 30 years. They would still want you to audition. And we still audition. I went to that audition. I got a call back. The following day, I went back. I read through the script. I went through the script and stuff. And I called many people. Few people helped me. This language it's difficult. It's not easy. And the Kilobedi that we use, Queen Mojaji, it's not the current Kilobedi that they speak now, because language evolves. I get. Even the lingua ya mopeli le awe gore lena le utlwa ka le ke language mara na go la ne se so lena le beta ka le modernize
no ena le 2K ka mahar.
So it's one of those big projects that I want to say. Ke lebohe Modimo, ke lebohe le bokoko, ke le bontate moholo ke a le leboga. Ntumella go ira this it's one of my highlights.
Yes.
Just like I did Kalushi, the story of Solomon Masango and Biko, most stage. But this one, Mujaji as well. It's a big story. No matter what, it's a big story coming from South Africa to the world. And yes, but another thing in I only realize now when we're having this conversation, okay, drama TV. I did Zibondi, I played a priest. Most Bondi were ETV, 2017-16.
Which was Zulu.
No, I did it in Sesotho.
Okay.
And I did Stockfell back in the day. I did it in Sesotho as well. And I also did I agree about the throne, the wife, what the wife is well, Jerusalem, the movie. I was part of I was part of Jerusalem. I was part of Jerusalem.
We need a part 2.
We need a part 2.
I know most
We need
people
a
like
part
it.
2 of this.
And if
You wanna write it, ne? That's gonna be lovely.
We need a part 2. Honestly, I think it's just. But these are some of the challenges as well.
The challenges, language, and once when in Mzansi, I did it and I had a character playing a commissioner, the correctional service, and I did that. Guess what? In Zulu, the character I played it in Zulu, but the second series in the kids because I was going the character I was playing and I remember I had a beautiful scene with my wife then the character and stuff. So I thank God that I did.
God has been amazing.
Sepedi, Setswana, Sesotho, Sizulu, Katanela most closing hanyani mola, Kaira Swahili.
Nice.
Kabakelobedu. English.
This would have been perfect to do a Heritage Month, Brian, don't you think?
Yeah, it would have been nice. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah.
But
I think more than anything, we must have a part 2. There's so many questions that I still want to ask, especially with these language barriers and all of that. I think there's something one of our legends that this podcast you mentioned. Maraka, I touch on the next time.
Hospital Fitly.
No, asangata how sometimes who sees languages or disadvantage and all of those things. And I mean, we've seen. And
I think maybe if we do it, maybe do it differently.
Yeah,
I'm just suggesting to you, or we can do it differently. Having maybe the two of us instead of one actor and stuff. You can have one actor or 3 actors you can have here, and then we have some conversation.
Like you said, you know, we have people
Oh yes.
Yeah, who also it would be nice. I mean, but
Pele must celebrate
so
them.
much.
Celebrate those putas. Celebrate even with Selomake. Celebrate with Tumelo Motabela, you know, and stuff. And these are the people that many young people will still look up to and stuff. But thank you. Say, I usually there's a last question or you know.
No, that is how we're wrapping it up for now.
Yeah, I think
like,
but this
we
was
could
nice.
go on
This
the
was
whole day.
informative. This was beautiful. I mean, thank you so much. And
What sustains me, Kobo Felong, is prayer.
It was
I'm going
very
to say.
touching as well.
And being humble, ne?
Yeah.
I was also
Humility.
about to say, oh, really,
Humility.
God bless you.
Yes.
I'll keep it around, please. We
Please.
need you
Eish.
for, you know, it's
Oh, we
as we've
do.
seen, we've lost
Tapelo
a
tsa
lot
rona
of
di a
our
etsa.
greats.
Lena.
You know,
Lena, the last 3 months.
Yo.
Michael,
Hectic.
it's been
The last
really,
3 months, guys.
yeah.
You know?
It's been really
Last 3 months, I don't know how many.
Now,
Now,
only young, more.
Soli Mogolo, our brother Ochiscopo, and all them. So,
It's been really sad,
yeah,
on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. Kopale subscribing. Please, Kopale level Queen Mujaji. I promise you, it's beautiful, it's nice. Skeem Samela easy, I don't have to say. Skeem Samela easy. I don't have to mention it. But please, Lebeleng Queen Mujaji, I really, really, absolutely love that. And hopefully we can see a lot more. Yeah, it's already the same. Yeah, please. Armin.
Music work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm nominated.
Yeah, nominated. Oh,
it might be the.
That's what, yeah.
But
we need to vote also for.
I know.
The other reason why I'm here, I'm, gathering votes. You know,
Yes.
I've been nominated, guys.
Guys, there's 90,000 of you here.
Guys,
So something
maybe
like
they'll show it on the screen and also the link as well. Telephonos been nominated as the best supporting actor. As Advocate Bopape was Skeem Sami. And South African television film awards.
Oh wow, nice,
National Film and TV Awards of South Africa. Category Kiona Best Supporting Actor. Advocate Bopapi. Just go down. You'll see my name. How do you vote? You go log on Telephonos. Telephonos. Phonos, not F-O. Tele ya telephone ya PH. Telephonos. You get the link. Just go there, and then you it will ask you questions, and then you will register your name. And after that, then you'll see right at the end of the process, my name, Patrick Bokaba. Patrick Bokaba, and you just click there, and then I know I'm coming back with it. For
of course, yes. In fact,
and my music as well. Support me. I have an album.
Music, yes.
Album yaka ke Mrenantuse 13 tracks released about 4 years back, and then I'm going to release 2. That is it's gospel. But I'm going to release the new tracks next month before December.
It's still gospel.
These ones are not gospel. I'm trying out. I'm an artist. People
Putting
must
him on the
understand.
spotlight.
I am
Putting
an
him on the
artist,
spotlight.
and God created me just for that purpose, to be an artist.
Yes.
So if people okay, fine, I can't do other genres.
Why limit yourself?
Why limit? And then I know I have a gospel album, but this one, there's a track coming out called Wire Wire. Yama piano. Not piano. And the second one, Kibakai. It's Afro jazz.
Nice.
Bakai. So
nice.
Thank you. I
And
love
the
you so
socials,
much.
the socials.
All the socials. It's still Patrick Sanku Bokaba on Facebook. Patrick. Nabang kumayar when I did the underscore in Chiban. Patrick underscore Sanku Nkuya Nkune SANKU underscore Bokaba on IG and then Twitter Salega register
Same.
Plus you know livito leleng ona somebody sala I tiranna the followers 15 million.
A fake account.
Fake account but advocate Bopape Pheliville and all that. So sharp and then it's on that sale.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And if you want my CD, you can check, you can DM. My CD is only $100. But where the CD is a span, nobody buy the CD. But also a USB. It will register 120, 130 USB as well. But obviously, my music is my music is on all across
digital streaming platforms.
Yes, all of my songs are there, and all other songs that have been featured. And they are all there. You can find them. But when you buy a CD like this physical, you're showing me what I'm supporting you as an artist and Kenyakar Opel. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was amazing.
From us, it's been another lovely episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Otherwise, till next time, Miss Leola.
Of course, we out of here. That was really nice. I'm really excited. And I'm exhausted. So thank you so much, team. Thank you, everybody.
Pheliville Podcast, produced by Pelly Ridge, is shot at the Arc at 1349, situated at Nkomo Village Mall in Atteridgeville, Pretoria. Supported by Safari Investments Pty Ltd and 8 brands, namely Black Child, Blaro, CDM Creations, Ndombi Z Fashion, Pelly Coffee, Slack Off, Marvelous Leatherworks, and Ink Interior Solutions.